Hello, and welcome to this edition of the 360-degree woman conversation, where we talk to ourselves as ladies and women. Okay, and I'm just super excited to be here having this conversation with you. My name is Mavi Okoro, and today we'll be talking about you and your wellness. I'm sure that most times when you hear the word wellness, what image that suddenly conjures in your imagination is someone holding a set of dumbbells and just working the abs. Well, that is true, and please, that's very important, okay? While that is true, I want to dig deeper into different areas and dimensions of wellness that you should pay attention to as a 360-degree woman. There are four levels and dimensions of wellness that you must pay attention to that will support other areas of wellness in your life. The first is your spiritual wellness, your spirit, right? And that really talks about your anchor, your ability to develop yourself spiritually in a way that you are actually in control of how well you're growing. Just like you set goals for other areas of your life, you set goals for your marriage, you set goals for your parenting, you set goals for your personal development. You should set goals for your spiritual growth and development. You should come to a level in your life where every quarter, every month, you have a goal of how much you want to advance in knowing the Lord, in your relationship with the Lord. All right, and you must pay attention to how you're doing this season. How am I doing with my word study life? How am I doing with my prayer life? How am I spending time with the community that inspires my faith? How am I serving and being discipled, and of course discipling others as a spiritual woman, as a Christian woman? Okay, so that's the first area of wellness that you should pay attention to. Number two is your soul. Okay, now the soul is the link between the spirit and the body, and it is popularly said, that's the truth, that your spirit lives in your soul. You have a soul and you live in the body. Your soul is what links your spirit with your soul, your body, right? That is the medium through which you transport things from the spirit into the realm of man. Now, there are things that scar your soul, such as painful experiences, difficult situations that you may have been through, challenging moments, tough challenging moments, things that people may have said to you, and sometimes even your successes can scar your soul in a way that makes you unable to grow, makes it difficult for you to expand more than you have actually accomplished at this time. So you need to take steps to ensure that your soul is well. And please do not say that time heals all wounds. Time does not heal all wounds. Imagine you had a deep wound on your skin, right? And you just allow it fester. What happens is that it begins to rotten, and as the rot gets deeper, it starts damaging other cells and tissues in your body until such a time that part of your body has to be cut off. That will not be you. But what I'm saying is, pay attention to how healthy your soul is. If you need help, I can help you. I have a 3-session plan to help you with dealing with painful situations, or just on unwinding and unbottling the things that you've had deep inside that may be influencing and affecting how you're living your life currently, that will set you on a path to healing. So it's really set on a course to your healing journey and being a better expression of yourself. If your soul is not healthy, what messages that you're bringing, what the things that you're seeing that God is asking you to do, or when God is speaking to you, might be misconstrued because your soul is not healthy. For example, if you have had a painful past, in marriage, or if you've had a very difficult breakdown with something that really troubled you and left you really, really scarred, or if your relationship ended abruptly and really, really scarred your soul, you may have this tendency to create a model of teaching people about relationship based off of your own experiences, not how the Lord is leading you to mentor young people. So you need to pay attention to healing your soul. Sometimes, even as parents, if you do not heal from the things that you've been through, you'll see that you are parenting your children off that lens that you see the world, the perspective that the soul wounds have given to you, and how you see life based on those soul wounds and how you have been scarred. All right, so you need to heal, you need to be healthy in order to carry the deep assignment that God has given to you. And when I say deep assignment, I mean just you discovering yourself, uncovering your potentials. I mean marrying right and living that marriage in a way that pleases the Lord. You see sometimes when a girl or a lady has been a product of a broken home, or you've been in a toxic family, in that environment, you find it hard to not have a cynical attitude when someone is just trying to be loving, because maybe you'll be like, until you now unleash the wickedness that is in you, because somehow you feel that there is always wickedness in someone. So you need to heal. All right, and then we move on to the mind. So there is the mind, the wellness of the mind, that you have to nurture conscientiously by the things you allow through your ear gates and your eye gates. And what do I mean by this? The things you watch and the things that you read, the things you observe, the things that you allow yourself to hear. Pay attention to what you're hearing. Pay attention to what you're seeing. Build yourself. Set a goal for yourself to build yourself, to nurture your personal growth. You need to grow. You need to read specific things. So let's say you're lacking in an area. Let me see, public speaking, or an area in your job, or as a mother, there's an area of motherhood that you feel that you're lacking and that you could use some help. Set it as a goal and go get the help that you need. Read books, watch YouTube videos that address that area that you're trying to build. And while you're at it, also ensure that the things that do not serve you do not get into your eye gates and your ear gates. Be very brutal with the things that you allow yourself to watch that can change how you perceive things. I remember when I was much younger, I used to live in this neighborhood where the woman was always crying, and she was always getting her face scarred and wounded. And I remember just thinking to myself, why does marriage have to be so hard? But I had to heal. I had to allow myself not base my understanding of what marriage is from the negative experiences around me, and instead look at the positive examples that are also around me. So your mind is important. And finally, we come to your bodily wellness. So I divide body wellness in 3 parts. Number 1, what you eat. Your diet is very important. Eat according to your body type. Eat to be healthy. Eat to be strong. Eat to be refueled for your assignment. And then move your body. Exercise. Exercise is not just for people who are fat looking to be slim. It's to keep your body pumped. It's to keep your heart pumping, right? And I find that exercise helps my mood. And then finally, sleep. Get as much rest as you can whilst you can. I mean, it's important to rest. It's important to sleep. Sleeping enough has a way of complementing your weight loss goals or your body wellness goals. Thank you so much for listening, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Until next week, this is bye.